Hi. We're on our third installment of My Heart Christ's Home by Robert Boyd Munger. And remember, last time we had gone into the study, the library. From the study, Jesus and I went into the dining room, the room of appetites and desires. Now this was a very large room. I spent a good deal of time in the dining room and much effort in satisfying my wants. I said to him, "This is a very commodious room, and I am quite sure you will be pleased with what we serve here." He seated himself at the table with me and asked, "What is on the menu for dinner?" "Well," I said, "my favorite dishes: old bones, corn husks, sour cabbage, leeks, onions, and garlic right out of Egypt." These were the things I liked. Worldly fare. I suppose there was nothing radically wrong in any particular item, but it was not the food that should satisfy the life of a real Christian. When the food was placed before him, he said nothing. However, I observed that he did not eat it, and I said to him, somewhat disturbed, "Savior, you don't care for the food that is placed before you? What is the trouble?" He answered, "I have meat to eat that ye know not of. My meat is to do the will of him who sent me." He looked at me again and said, "If you want food that really satisfies you, seek the will of the Father, not your own pleasures, not your own desires, not your own satisfaction. Seek to please me, and that food will satisfy you." And there, about the table, he gave me a taste of doing God's will. What a flavor! There is no food like it in all the world. It alone satisfies. Everything else is dissatisfying in the end. Now, if Christ is in your heart, and I trust he is, what kind of food are you serving him? And what kind of food are you eating yourself? Are you living for the lust of the flesh and the pride of life, selfishly? Or are you choosing God's will for your meat and drink?